Madam Chair, Mr. Secretary, welcome.
It's good to be with you, Senator.
Do you know what the Center of Excellence for Liquefied Natural Gas is?
Why, yes, I do.
Where are you going to put it?
I think it's going to go in your state, Senator.
When are you going to announce it?
Very soon. I know our teams have been working together on that. If you want to front run it here, we could, but I know that we were working on an announcement together, and our teams have been working.
I want to front run the hell out of
All
it.
right.
Where's it going to be put?
Is it-
in Louisiana?
Is it Lake? What it would?
McNeese?
Lake Charles, Lake Nice, Lake
Yep.
Charles.
And you're going to make an announcement, Sean, the next few days?
Yeah, I know we've been working on some finer points and details, but yes, that's where it's going to go. And I think, as if a memory serves me, I think we're trying to get this stood up and moving by this summer.
Hello, fellow patriots, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a powerful moment in Congress. Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana absolutely grilling the Department of Transportation's acting secretary, Polly Duffy, over the Biden administration's blatant disregard for American energy independence, our air travel crisis, and, let's be honest, the hard-working folks in Louisiana and across this great nation. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
I want to get it announced first,
Sure.
so your colleagues can't take it back.
No one's taking anything from you, Senator. It's
I
coming
see-
your way.
I see my old friend, Mr. Plotkin, here. Watch him like a hawk, by the way.
You said you do not want to make Senator Kennedy upset on this project.
Well, your predecessor told me a number of times that it was about to be announced, and it was never announced. I don't mean any disrespect. I just finally didn't believe him anymore. I don't think Elvis is alive either. So I learned. But if you could go ahead and announce it, it would, it sure would. I'll buy you a soda and a nice hat.
I would appreciate that.
Okay. When you got to the department and became secretary, did you fire a bunch of air traffic control?
I did not, Senator.
Did Mr. Musk do that?
He did not.
Where'd all this stuff come from?
So there were about 350 probationary employees at the FAA that were let go, and we're trying to stream. By the way, there's 46,000 people that work at the FAA, so this was a minuscule percentage. But even air traffic controllers who were probationary employees were excluded. All safety positions were preserved at the FAA, including air traffic controllers. And so I think it's a narrative that some in media and in politics have tried to drive as if we're not focused on safety. But I have been crystal clear, and I think I've said this until my face is blue, though it's not today, but it could be because we did not actually fire any air traffic controllers, Senator. We've been hiring air traffic controllers as quickly as we can.
All right.
And so I don't know how many times I have to say it.
Let's say it one more time.
Yes.
When you became secretary, look me in the eye, did you fire any air traffic controllers?
I did not.
Okay.
And I did hire air traffic
Did
controllers.
Mr. Musk?
So by the way, Mr. Musk doesn't fire or hire anybody at the department. I do. And so no, he didn't fire anybody, including air traffic controllers.
Okay. When you probably don't have to, but when most people go through TSA, they take your picture. They have a little camera there, and they say, "Look in the camera. We want to take your picture." Now, underneath it is this little bitty sign that you can barely see, and I think it's written in Sanskrit that says, "This is optional." I won't let them take my picture.
I won't either, Senator.
And they promised us that they destroy the data. Okay. Once again, I don't believe that Elvis is alive either. Senator Merkley and I have a bill There's been no evidence that this has prevented any acts of terrorism. And I just don't know why the federal government has to collect this huge database of every American who flies picture.
I thank you for that. I couldn't agree with you more. I actually try to turn my head away from the camera when I go through and they're taking pictures. There's no need. I think Americans have a right to privacy. And I don't think you need a digital scan of my face to allow me to have the right to fly on an airplane. I think it's absolutely wrong. And what does it do to security? I don't think it breeds any more security in our airspace, on our airplanes. And so thank you for doing that work. I couldn't agree with you more.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Senator Kennedy did something that too many politicians are afraid to do. He asked real, tough, necessary questions. He wasn't playing games. He wasn't reading off a script. He spoke for every American who's sick and tired of watching the federal government push globalist green energy fantasies while turning their backs on our own resources, like LNG, liquefied natural gas, the fuel that keeps our homes warm, our trucks running, and our economy strong. Why is it that Louisiana, a state that has poured billions into developing safe, clean LNG infrastructure, is constantly being sidelined? Why is the Biden administration funding foreign energy development while burying American projects under red tape? Folks, this isn't incompetence. This is intentional. This is about control. It's about strangling U.S. energy so they can push us into electric cars, unreliable solar panels, and foreign oil dependency, all while China gets stronger. And don't get me started on the air travel mess. Senator Kennedy asked a simple, honest question. Where's the priority for American travelers? Delays, cancellations, skyrocketing ticket prices. We're all feeling it. But Secretary Duffy couldn't give a straight answer. This is a result of a bloated, ineffective government bureaucracy. Senator Kennedy is doing exactly what we send our representatives to do. Fight for us, speak up for American workers, defend our energy future, and demand answers when our government fails to deliver. But here's the truth. Kennedy can't do it alone. We need to elect leaders with spines of steel and hearts full of red, white, and blue. We need to stop funding foreign interests and start reinvesting in American infrastructure. We need to hold these bureaucrats accountable and say, loud and clear, America comes first. If you believe in American energy, if you support strong borders, strong families, and strong values, this is your channel. This is your movement. Leave a comment down below. Do you support LNG expansion? Are you tired of the air travel chaos? What do you think the government's real priorities are? And as always, God bless you. God bless Senator Kennedy, and God bless the United States of America. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the mainstream media won't show you this. But we will.